we've kind of all become slacktivists, and we forward emails and we sign emails, but we don't necessarily show more than that. Right.
At some point we just got to say, this is silly. Where this technology is ancient, it's dangerous, it's beyond its prime, and you know what, we can do better.
We don't know what the right policy is right now. Everybody's in emergency response mode, so you can't craft effective policy in a vacuum. You gotta think it through. One thing we do know, and one thing that we stand behind, is we don't need little tweaks. We need a dramatic shift in the way we use energy.
On the afternoon of January 29th, 1969, an environmental catastrophe unfolded in Santa Barbara, California, when a Union Oil Company platform stationed 6 miles off the coast of Summerlin suffered a blowout.
Santa Barbara has a very unique role to play in this response, and that is based on our history of an oil spill that started the modern day environmental movement. So whenever people say, well, what's different? Well, the difference is that the shit happened here 40 years ago, and the place where we're gonna be standing was covered in oil.
With the startling images of an uncontrolled oil spill wrecking the Gulf of Mexico, a small group of friends gathered together to plan an event to stand in solidarity with the people of the Gulf and to help raise funds for human and ecological restoration.
It's called a gathering for the Gulf. That's what it is. It's not a protest for the Gulf.
Right.
It's not a rally. It's not a demonstration. It's a gathering.
And I'm so honored to be able to welcome you here to Stand in the Sand and to be a small part of trying to remember our history and figuring out where to go from here.
We're lucky and blessed to have members of the Chumash Nation, Chichimec Nation, and the Mixtec Nation here, the indigenous people of this land.
All of you are witnessing a historic act today of your involvement and our concern with the Gulf.
The earth is our mother. She's the one that takes care of us. She's the one who grows the food.
We are spoiling and exhausting and damaging our life support system, which happens to be the ocean. We need a major wake up. It's a kick in the butt. I think finally we've come to realize that unless we do something, we are affecting our life support system in a way that will affect every one of us.
It's been said by many, and probably most famously and most articulately by Albert Einstein, but that the definition of insanity is to keep doing the same thing over and over and expect a different result.
We can't just be mad at BP. We have to look at ourselves. Today we ask you to hold up a mirror and actually examine what you're doing to move away from fossil fuels.
From the shores that birthed the environmental movements, it is time for us to rebirth that movement.
Part of this organizing is about moving resources. And within a couple of weeks here, we're going to start moving all these dollars straight to the front lines in the Gulf.
Link them up. We're about to circle over masses. We're going to symbolically stem the black tide from coming in. We're going to link arms, and we're going to show that solidarity.
The Gulf still needs your help today and will for years. The Stand in the Sand Recovery Fund has been formed and has already raised money to send to the Gulf of Mexico for human and ecological restoration. To donate funds, please go to standinthesand.com. To keep up to date on all the latest events and actions, follow us on Facebook.
People of the Gulf Coast, we stand in solidarity with you.